Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Insomnicast. We have a new addition to the team.
Hi, should I introduce myself?
Yes, why don't you? So,
Okay. Hi, yes, hello. My name is Naiad. I am a part-time superhero, part-time streamer from another dimension, and I am here to do my non-debut, re-debut game debut with my friends here at Insomnicast.
basically, okay, you know the scene in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man where
Mm.
he first discovers he's a superhero and he goes to that wrestling arena. We're the wrestling arena.
Uh, does that actually work as the? I would say this is more like, say, in the newer Spider-Mans with Tom Holland, where it's before he meets Tony Stark, but he's still like doing superhero stuff, but it's assumedly after he's done like the selfish wrestling stuff that killed Uncle Ben.
That's fair. I feel like you've had your inciting incident already.
I've had my inciting incident already. This is my middle middle grade
This is your street level
show.
hero days.
Yeah, my street level hero days, exactly.
I
So
don't
yeah.
want to give Alex the ego of Tony Stark.
Oh no! You don't understand. When Naya
No.
here gets signed to Hollow Live, that's when she meets Tony Stark.
Yes, that's what when I get signed on to Well, when I graduate and then someone new pops up at Hollow Live.
Yeah, exactly, right?
When I've been eerily silent for about 3 months.
Anyway,
Really,
for now
really
we've got her, and
Yes.
we are going to be having a good time with her today with Ace Attorney because this is our fucking hazing game, I guess. This is what we use to fucking rope people in.
It's not a hazing game.
Isn't it?
It is an initiation game, okay?
That's a kinder way to put it, I suppose. I will say I am very excited to play this game, not only because I've heard a lot about it, seen a lot of memes. I know that.
Oh, Nayad, you're going into a bubble. You're going into an underwater.
Oh God. Oh no.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I've heard a lot about this game, the Attorney's Kiss or whatever, but also I'm excited because usually I am not involved with this particular process of law enforcement. So
Yeah, normally after you catch them, it's just sort of your job's done.
Oh yeah, for sure, no doubt.
The Attorney's Kiss. I mean, this is another one of those games where like you ship everyone with everyone.
I see.
Almost everyone with everyone.
We don't ship Old Bag with anyone. You'll see Old
No,
Bag.
we also don't talk about Big Top shipping.
Oh god, yeah, we just skirt around that issue. Anyway, regardless, that won't be for a few streams.
That does that have anything to do with the Clussy?
No,
that's
this is a whole ass other problematic clown ship.
Oh hey, hello, Vespertine Dree. Glad to see you in chat.
Hey, New game.
New game. All right.
Again, because as the Daft Punk says, one more time.
First turnabout. Excited. Oh, that looks like blood.
No,
Also,
strawberry
I'll be
blue.
doing a bunch of voices, but if you want a voice character, you just let me know.
Sure.
You take the sales.
Oh no.
Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this! I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him! I'll make it look like he did it.
Can you give us your best villain laugh there, buddy? Thank you.
August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
Oh boy, am I nervous. Do you want to be the sexy mentor character, Nayad?
Ooh, I would love to be the sexy mentor character. I hope she stays alive for long.
Forever alive in our hearts. Forever. Hey Alexa, play My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion.
All
At
right,
the
let me
recorder
just-
cover.
Right.
Left.
Oh, hiya, Chief.
I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well.
Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case?
Yes, and that is not a conflict of interest, I'm pretty sure.
Huh.
Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. Definitely not a conflict of interest. so.
Definitely not.
He's one of the reasons I became an attorney.
Well, that's news to me.
Really, you think this would have come up in, like, the 2 years I've been interning under you, but okay.
Oh, it's been 2 years. I'm getting all this
It's been
backstory.
a bit. It's been a bit.
Hmm.
I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. Oh god, okay. This is a mask character. Does anyone want to do the mask character, or do you want me to do the mask character?
Alec,
Alright. It's over! My life, everything! It's all over!
a little bit more ridiculous oomph there.
Is that your client screaming over there?
Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh! Ah! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die!
It sounds like he wants to die.
Yeah. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Nick!
This man!
Hey. Hey there,
Mr. Butt.
Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty! Tell him I'm guilty! Give me the death sentence! I ain't afraid to die! What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over, man. I'm finished! Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't! Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you.
Phew.
My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts.
Oh.
In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true.
Oh, this poor man.
Yeah, his parents fucking hated him.
Yeah. I mean, it's not. I guess technically it would be the parents' fault that his last name is Butts, but also like
They
it's not
also
like
named
they
him
felt
Larry.
like
There is.
did name him Larry.
There's a simple question I have.
Mm-hmm.
If his last name is Butts, what's the other last name that was worse than this for them to take that last name?
Oh, please. You know that this is like 2001. Women not taking the last name was unheard of back then.
You're right. This is based on Japanifornia.
Mm-hmm. He's a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do.
August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. prosecution's ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
So remind me, the lore of this game is that like there's like been a change to how law works, right?
This is a parody of the previous Japanese legal system where you were guilty until proven innocent.
Oh.
Yes, it is an exaggeration where the legal system basically got changed. There's so much crime in the goddamn country now that every trial needs to be concluded within 2 to 3 days. And if your defense cannot prove you innocent, you are found guilty.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That's dystopic.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, this was a dystopia in like a fucking pastel color palette.
Jeez.
I'd at least call it RGBY.
Dystopic with a fucking cartoon. Oh jeez, I shouldn't curse. Oh no. Oh, I usually keep my mouth clean like this. Oh no.
Well, your trial's up next, Naiad.
I'm dead. Just like
Mr.
Larry.
Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hand shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please say the name of the defendant in this case. Who's the defendant, Naiad?
Oh, that's Larry.
Correct. Are you sure you haven't done a lawyering before?
Well, I'm fairly sure. I mean, that we just had the scene. I'm
you have basic memory skills. Good.
I do
good.
have basic memory skills.
Which apparently not many people have in this universe, next to the concept of context clues.
The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Whew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No, wait, I forgot. I'm trying a total blank here.
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? I'm sorry, I just looked at chat.
Naiad after work shift over here like...
God. I'm freshwater, not saltwater, okay? It's I don't know, trout noises?
Glub, glub.
Glub glub.
There's also the screaming otter. Classic.
Ah yes, the otter, of course. You don't even know the victim's name?
Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily.
I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay?
Sure, what the fuck do you mean by tab?
Don't worry about it. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Profiles. It is Cindy Stone.
Cindy Stone. And she got killed by a statue. They weren't kidding about this game, were they?
No.
Man.
The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was...
Hit with a blunt object.
She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. Wait. If we just answered a question wrong, would he just be like, well, I guess we just can't do the trial, then?
Incompetence in the court.
Go home, everybody. We'll try again
Larry, you're
tomorrow.
automatically guilty.
Yeah, right. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? Well, the murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying in the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
Really heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use Tab to check the court record frequently. Use Tab, Phoenix. Remember, press the Tab button, Phoenix. Phoenix, if I ever die under mysterious circumstances, you need to remember, press the Tab button, Phoenix.
Right, the bat button.
No!
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant Mr. Butts to the stand. Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Ahem.
You see that twitch?
Oh
no.
Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony.
Oh, he's well read.
Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Arrived on 7:30 the day before the murder. Okay.
Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
This game was made in 2001, you said?
Yeah.
Huh!
You know, if it was made today, she would just be an OnlyFans girl.
There wouldn't have been an income problem.
You're not wrong.
Lots of feet pics.
Jeez. Straight to there, huh?
Daddies?
Listen, we all know what the other sugar was for. I'm just saying.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... Well, Naya, do you want to wait and see what happens or stop him from answering?
Just probably stop him, right?
Alright. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good.
Which I just want to say, because we all know that Payne is a moron, he was just like, well, this proves the motive. It also unproves the motive because he had no clue. If your motive is, oh, he found her cheating, then it's like, he just had no idea. You think this man is capable of lying? This man is not smart enough to lie. He is just smart enough to say everything the wrong way when he is describing the truth.
Your Honor, the only crime my client has committed is that of being an idiot.
Your great, magnificent Stabby, would you even go so far as to say that listening to every word that comes out of this attorney's mouth is painful?
Ha!
Because I thought of the exact same thing. As before you said it, this is acceptable, yes, carry on.
Yay!
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, didn't you? Oh,
You're just slowly turning him into a New York auctioneer.
yes. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I didn't, maybe I didn't. Uh-oh. He went. What do I do? You don't have him answer honestly, or stop him from answering?
Oh boy.
Withholding information in contempt of court is a problem.
Okay, withholding information is a problem in these games. I guess then we just need to have him answer honestly and hope that we can use other evidence to prove that he's not guilty.
I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth.
Oh no.
Yeah. I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her.
God.
Yeah, now you know why I do his voice like that.
Okay, yeah, that's better than the alternative.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Ah, fuck, you reported. You reported the body.
Self-reporting.
Just before making the gruesome discovery,
Pretty sus.
he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
You are saying everything that is coming to mind, Nana. Everything.
Order. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. Dree saw him vent, yeah.
Larry was like I was in electrical the whole time.
Larry just couldn't do he just couldn't get card swipe though.
I
Like
could. He wouldn't be able to. That's the thing.
Uh-huh.
You couldn't get the wires.
Mm.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawyer to the stand.
He saw it.
Yep. Mr. Sawyer, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, yes! Newspapers, yes! By the way, Nayat, you're just gonna have to get used to the names in this game.
I mean, like, I knew the names, but it's literally every name, isn't it?
It's literally every name.
Oh my god.
All the names are puns. Welcome to Ace Attorney.
Literally in the second game, there's a character
Except
named
Judge.
Morgan Fay.
Except Judge. Judge
Except
is the only
Judge.
one.
Judge is Judge.
Judge is just judge.
hmm
Oh.
Mr. Sonnet, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. I'm sure you fought cheesier villains than these characters, Naiad. You're strong enough to handle this.
Okay, so the thing about that, though, is I'm technically like the superhero equivalent of an intern right now. I don't really have like an arch nemesis or anything. And
You're not fighting like people named Doom yet.
No, Mr. Professor Dooms or kingpins of any sort. More just petty crook types.
More just like
and a lot of like community outreach. Honestly, that's like most of my job.
Like going to visit hospitals and stuff.
Visiting hospitals. Cats out of trees has,
Fighting
Oh, what's the
safety
word?
pins
Yeah.
as opposed to
You know-
kingpins.
Oh boy. I will say there was this one guy like before I went off to get studying for my license in my hometown that I had like a whole shtick and everything that I fought maybe a little bit less than legally, but there was extenuating circumstances.
We don't know anything.
Listen, I didn't see shit.
Of course you
We
did.
are- we
You're an
aren't
alternate-
Mr.
alternate
Saw It.
dimension.
Yeah. You could say we are not Mr. Saw It. Anyway,
No.
You're trying to make a joke out of it. I can hear it in your voice.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, the woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m.
Can you do the court record real quick?
Yep.
All right, let's see. Go to. Can you do the manila envelope real quick? Time of death, 4 p.m. All right, yeah, of course the time is wrong.
Mm-hmm. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. Yeah, remember, this was when places had landlines.
Oh boy.
Cordless phones.
And if that base station goes out, that fucking phone is worthless. Paperweight.
Man.
The phone that Mr. Sight used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
From noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. That does encompass the time that was on the autopsy report.
Mm-hmm. Now, Mr. Wright.
Now, the other thing I would like to immediately point out is he said that he couldn't go inside, couldn't even stand to go inside the apartment, and then immediately contradicted himself by saying that the phone inside the apartment wasn't working.
Interesting.
Excuse me, this carbonated drink just exploded on me. I will be right back.
Oh no! Yes.
I'd say use soda to clean it out, but it seems you already got that covered.
I am very damp.
Oh no.
Oh no. Yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor?
Right. This is it. The real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
What? How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand.
Tab, Phoenix. Use
Tab.
the tab
Use
button.
the tab button, Phoenix. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face.
Okay.
Open the court record with tab, then point out contradictions in the testimony.
Alright, well, you already found one contradiction.
I did, in fact. So yeah, let's go ahead. I went to the door, select descriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. When I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. Thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. So, I went to a nearby park, found a public phone. Remember the time exactly, 1 p.m. Alright, yes, tab.
Present.
And present the autopsy report.
You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that, so, this is trivial. The witness immediately forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Saw It. Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart.
Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? It's okay. If you give false testimony, you can just correct it later. That's not a crime. That's not illegal. You can lie on the stand and it's fine.
Oh boy.
Congratulations, I am now less damp.
Hooray.
Welcome back. We've exposed one of his lies.
Slowly warming up again.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program.
Blackout, motherfucker.
That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
Hold tab actually real quick.
Oh.
Or, well, you know, when we get the chance.
No one taught him the power of alt
Alright,
tab.
let me do blackout record, noon to 6. So yes, it would have been blackout during that time. TV would not have been able to work.
I see. You hear a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do.
I've got this one.
Wait, did I?
No, you didn't.
Okay.
I think Dre just meant, like, you just...
No, that's what I meant. Did I curse?
Yes. I don't fucking know.
The answer to that question would be yes.
Alright, you see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Again. It was 3 hours off, wasn't it? Okay, what part of this do I must have been watching a videotaped program? That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. What part of this would I present the fact that it was noon?
The way that this game works is you find the part of the testimony that you know you can disprove 100%.
Yeah, so like this part of the testimony, you could disprove the TV wasn't working, but you can't disprove that, like, oh, well, maybe something happened with the tape, but like...
There was a voice saying time was probably coming from the television. So if it was at that time, probably that part?
Yes, that is
All
correct.
right.
This is gonna be really embarrassing if Stabby and I are wrong here.
All right, present it.
Okay, cool, you're good. If you get the objection and the music stops, you're right.
Okay, yay!
Well, of course we're right. That's the name of the protagonist.
Ah!
Yeah,
Hold it
not
right
getting
there.
it Wrong.
Or left.
The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of discovery. And this record proves it.
Odd.
You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Gah! The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite!
I'm sure you do, buddy.
Ah, well, wait, I remember now!
This guy's
Mr.
wearing
Sawit.
a toupee.
Mm-hmm. The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. It's fine, just, make sure you get it right this time.
3
Finger
strikes
away.
and you're out, buddy.
These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That and you seem rather distraught. Oh, some of the freakouts in this game are fucking great.
Ooh.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
One more time.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim.
That's not... It wasn't a clock.
That must have been what I saw.
Unless... Hold on. Let me look at... Let's look at the statue. It's a statue in the shape of the thinker. It doesn't look like it could be a clock.
No, it doesn't, does it?
No. Unless...
What the prosecution has said is this is a statue.
Yes.
You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. Also, the judge just... The least questioning man in the world. Just like...
really
That's what you
is.
saw? Alright, we'll accept it.
Yep.
It really is. Are we sure he's, like, qualified to be a judge?
Listen, he got elected.
Oh, right. Yeah, it is an elected position, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly.
All right, cross-examination time. Let's see. Didn't hear the time, saw it. Next. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to... Okay, here. Yeah, this one. Because the murder weapon was a statue.
Wait just a moment.
You could say, hold it.
The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Also, another thing about this game. The fucking soundtrack slaps.
It is pretty good.
You with your objections and your evidence. Oh, just who do you think you are?
An attorney?
Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock, after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now?
Okay. Yes, because he said he saw it.
Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony.
Well, he saw it. He at stand.
And also, couldn't go inside and all that stuff.
The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
Also, like
Indeed. That contradiction is a very good game. The witness knew it was a clock because he...
Went into the apartment?
You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. That's a leap. That's a leap, Phoenix, but...
There's the leap, Phoenix.
To his credit, this is the only person who will go, okay, prove the thing you're saying, without going blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
blah.
You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. saw it. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time! What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture! Baseless? Just look at the witness's face! And... would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? If you say no, I'll believe you. That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw. Ah!
Oh my god!
Shut up! I hate you! It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her and he should burn! Burn! Give him death!
You are
Burn,
losing it, my
burn,
man.
burn, and he's the one that did it.
Order! Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. That is true, and since the witness did say it was him, I have no choice but to believe him.
Oh my god.
Mr. Wright! Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply...
Court record, real quick?
You
Okay, let me look at the clock real quick.
It's still really labeled as a statue.
Yeah, look at the autopsy report. Trauma. Can I see the passport real quick? 7:30 day before the murder. And the blackout note. Okay, back.
So, I will say, for these choices, you don't have to choose evidence. You just pick the right one.
Right, okay.
So...
Yes, that's who we are
Okay,
playing.
so, like, the only way to know what the clock would sound like would be to try sounding the clock.
Yeah.
I
'Cause,
think.
I mean, the neighbors aren't here. We can't ask the neighbors.
Yeah, no, the neighbors aren't here as far as we know.
And the batteries
Clock
wouldn't
batteries,
tell us shit about.
That's irrelevant. So yeah, try sounding the clock. It seems almost too obvious.
Yeah, it's like, so...
It's almost like this is a tutorial or something.
Okay.
Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor,
Sound the clock.
may I have the clock? No, not the Glock. The clock. I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ah! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow!
Oh boy.
Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! Ha ha! You forgot one thing! Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing! How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case! He's right, how am I gonna prove that? Damn it, I was so close! Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now.
Not so fast, Mr. Sawit.
Chief!
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! Think, Wright! Think!
I thought the same damn thing! But, Chief...
Some things are universal, and those are memes.
But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow, and... think through it! Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right? Right?
Left.
Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Time zones for being in Paris, maybe?
I mean, she did recently arrive home from Paris for the day before.
Yes.
Wait! Maybe I can prove it!
Are there memes within the superhero community? Yes, they tend to be pretty niche, and it's a lot of just like, posting photos of, look at this dummy who came into a bank to rob it with lemon juice over their face, convinced that it was invisible ink making their face invisible and stuff like that. It's a lot of just like really, really dumb criminals.
I remember hearing a story about a criminal who robbed a convenience store and asked for smokes. And told the guy, give me your smokes. And the guy was like, I got an idea for that, man. And the guy was like, oh, right, yeah. Gives him his ID.
Yes, stuff like that.
And then afterwards calls the police and is like, hey, I was robbed and I know who did it. He left his ID here.
Oh, that's... Yeah, stuff like that. 100%.
Those people make me feel smart. Sometimes.
Find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ah, tough words, let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
Let's go with the passport.
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and in Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast! The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It?
Wow. Foaming at the mouth.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
fucking dead. Fucking chomp that cyanide pill. Order!
Lord.
Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Especially me. I thought that Larry guy did it.
No, Judge, please.
Didn't
Please,
you make
form some
that-
critical thinking skills, Judge. I'm begging you.
Didn't you make that same joke last time?
Maybe, I don't fucking know.
We make the same jokes all the time.
Mr.
Hello?
Payne. Go ahead.
It's like I watch past streams and I say the exact same thing to the thing that I hear myself say the thing to. I'm like, God, I'm predictable.
Your witness. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time.
Yeah, that's got to be a record.
Thank
You're
you,
just
Your
that
Honor.
talented.
At this point, this is only a formality, but... This court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts.
Not guilty.
Woo! We did it! We're the
very
real
good.
heroes today.
The audience has confetti.
Release the party poppers.
All right, release the dancing lobsters.
And with that, this court is adjourned. Turns out that Frank Sott was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check out and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sott let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sott grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find.
August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Is there like any sort of like relevance to the fact that he has like this giant mole in the middle of his forehead?
It's a character design reason.
It might be like a third eye reference.
Maybe. That's kind of what I was thinking.
I still can't believe we won.
Right. Good job in there. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. Do all her defendants get convicted for murder?
Oh no.
If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Come on, Larry.
Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait. No, I mean, bad. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever.
Well, at least he seems like he really liked her.
Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind.
Congratulations, Harry.
Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts. No! No! No!
You got, Naiad?
No! Why? Is that why his name is Butts just for this one joke?
You mean this one recurring joke?
No!
Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Yeah, why aren't you taking me to dinner, Larry? Oh, hey! Here, take this. It's a present.
A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You? You made this? ... Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? Larry. ...
Are you so sure?
Excuse me?
I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend?
Yes, 4 left.
Something that proves how she felt about him?
Huh? Oh, yeah! Right!
Left.
What the heck is she talking about?
Let's see.
The autopsy report, obviously.
No! That's 731, passport...
Which piece of evidence we have proves that she was thinking about him?
Is it the fact that she kept the clock? Oh, brought the clock with her to the...
To
Oh!
Paris! Yeah!
That's true! There we go, yeah. Take that, Larry.
Take that! Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. Oh, yeah, right, totally. I forgot already that I did that.
You immediately forgot.
And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably doesn't need a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take travel. Well, make of it what you will. I love his stone face, just...
Mouth
looks-
reaching almost all the way past one
He
side.
looks kind of like a Clodsire.
Oh.
No, that lad is smiling. This man is not smiling.
The light in his eyes is gone.
Yeah, he looks so dead inside, just...
Yeah.
I will never be happy again.
My girlfriend's dead.
Hey, my girlfriend was cheating on me and she's dead. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Now he looks like Clodsire. He's even moist.
How dare you?
Looks more like a Chumpwungus to me.
Really, I am. Thanks. I hope that made him feel a little better.
Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them.
It's called
People,
perspective.
too.
It's also
Yes.
called perspective.
Perspective is good to have. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. And if you don't believe in yourself, Phoenix, believe in the me that believes in you. Row, row, fight the power.
Plus Ultra.
Wrong anime.
I'm really feeling it.
Listen, learn, feel, think.
Adapt, overcome.
Cope, seethe, malt. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to the innocent butts.
Yeah!
Oh, speaking of Harry. Oh.
Get ready for 3 games of this, June. Not yet. Fuck.
Don't know who this June person is.
Yeah.
Definitely never heard of them. Probably, They sound pretty, though. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah, part at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Is she into Phoenix?
I don't know. I'm sure we'll find out over the course of these 3 games. We'll see the relationship develop and blossom, and, yeah.
Let me check the court record real quick on that.
Yeah.
You're gonna need an autopsy report.
And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave me up." I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident.
Oh.
And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep.
Wow, this early on, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeez.
This game is secretly about the people that Hitman.
That's what I'm doing with Winter. So
You need to save. Hold on, sir.
what? This is from 2 years ago.
Yes. You know what?
I'm pretty sure
You
this
did
is
have-
from. I'm pretty sure this is from when we played with Shen.
Oh, we should go back to that at some point.
Or was this the one from when we played with Shen?
Don't you have a 4th slot? Just use 4. It's the
There we
number
go.
for death.
Oh no, I don't like that energy. I don't like bringing that energy into this.
This is Japanifornia. We have to accept both cultures.
Oh, who wants to be Mia's younger sister?
Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like a statue. The thinker, when it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger.
You know the meme about burgers in Maya, Naiad?
All I know is that one comic where it's like, yes, we clearly live in California. Eat your hamburgers, Apollo. And it's
Oh.
clearly rice balls.
In this trilogy,
Mhm.
burgers are ramen.
Welcome to Japanifornia. Welcome to Japanifornia. Welcome to
They could have
Japanifornia.
just said soup.
They could have just said noodles.
They could have just said
There-
noodles.
There were many options they had. They had
They-
many options, and they
And
chose
they went with
burgers.
Was this localized by 4Kids?
Capcom. Basically, the gaming of 4Kids at the time.
God.
Nothing beats a good jelly donut.
Turn my frying pan into
Do
a
a frying
frying pan. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint.
Remember, I want tonkatsu burgers.
Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya.
Yeah.
Conversation recorded, September 5th, 9:27 a.m.
By the way, doesn't this game take place in like 2018, 2019?
No, actually, the timeline for this one I will look up for you.
Because I know the trilogy. Actually, no, this might be 2013, 2014. Because I want to say Apollo Justice takes place in like 2020.
You know, I've seen like fried tonkatsu sandwiches on the internet, and they do look very good. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Fay & Co. Law Offices.
Oh god, what voice am I doing for this person? Fuck. Now,
I
Miss-
need you
Mm.
to channel your Maximilian Pegasus.
You're right. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine. The papers.
I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have.
Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers.
How could you know?
Ho ho! You are not cogniferous of my background?
The heck kind of word is cogniferous?
Don't think about it.
Just
too
don't
much.
worry
It'll
about it,
remember
Naya.
your
Don't
brain.
worry about it.
Don't do it.
What?
When
It's
it
a
comes,
fake word.
this person would disagree with you.
It is a fake word. And I will fight this person in the streets about it. Let's go. Square up.
Gathering information is my business, you see.
I should have been more careful.
Ho ho! My dear Miss Fay, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay.
Oh. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Again! Whoa.
Oh boy.
Red, white, blue.
I should have just looked up when the date was. Ace Attorney fans are very dedicated to
Mm-hmm.
making a very detailed timeline.
Yes, they
regarding
are.
absolutely everything of everything ever done.
Yes, they are.
Well, I mean, it's a game about knowing timelines and stuff for law stuff, so...
No. You do not understand. They have a timeline for when specific instances happened in certain cases and when characters were born and when they did things.
Again, like I'm saying, the fans mirror the game.
This is a very detail-oriented fandom.
Yes. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Fay & Co. Law Offices.
Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? Strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we shall go out to dinner. Man, meeting the family already, Phoenix. Nice! Nice! Go
Nice.
Phoenix!
Uh,
What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Alright. So this is the investigation tutorial, basically. You can either
Okay.
examine, and then you can look around. It'll highlight anything important with the yellow thing on the magnifying glass. That was not a thing in the DS games, by the way. You just had to tap every square inch of the screen and hope.
oh,
Uh,
God.
It was
Okay.
glorious.
And then move. So it'll come with a menu of places you can go. So right now we can only go to the office.
Okay.
That smell. Blood. ...
Sob. Sis.
Someone's there.
This, I found the dates.
Mm-hmm.
I found that this game takes place in the glorious year of 2016.
Right.
Oh, boy.
The far-off future of
Of
2016.
I mean, I guess they were right about crime becoming more rampant by then.
I mean,
I heard
Yeah.
about what happened with that election.
you're not
That is
wrong.
definitely criminal.
You're not wrong. Chief? Chief? It also doesn't help that the murderer in this case is a Donald Trump XP.
Oh, no!
Chief!
Dun, 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 dun,
Bum
dun.
bum. Who are you?
Dun, dun, dun.
The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Chief,
All right, examine. Okay.
Right
Chief.
in the cleavage, you unceremonious bastard.
it was the path. It was the shortest path to the body, Stabby.
You did not need to hit right between the booba, sir.
I mean, clearly he was looking at the necklace.
Yes, definitely, that was it.
Don't give this man a way out. He doesn't need it.
That's what a hero does, though. They find a way out for the innocent.
He needs to go sit in jail and think about what he's done for a day or two.
It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here. Also, I like how the murderer took the time to pose her before he left.
Hmm.
She was struck on the head with a blunt object. Man, I'm getting a weird sense of deja vu.
Yeah, right?
She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon.
Again.
Thinker added to the court record. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. You could say that they're Eternititties? No, Tree.
I'm grounding.
That's kind of a stretch.
I'm grounding Vesper. Vesper is being grounded for her crimes.
For an Eternitity?
Why? Because I'm gay?
No!
You're a pirate.
No! No! Be
Must
gone.
be pieces
You're
of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room.
You're both being grounded.
Nothing else seems like a clue here. Piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be?
My,
A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police
Why was that not the first thing you did?
and find out what that girl was doing here. Yeah, now you've got your fingerprints all over the murder scene.
Are there other things that we should? Ooh, hold on.
Perfectly normal office desk. The chief had a very particular policy about office decor. Spend big on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. The Fay & Co. ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra-neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. The chief's chair. A simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. Yes, because that's what we should be thinking of right now, Phoenix.
Could you go back to the other side? Because I've noticed as you clicked on these ones, they get red little check marks up. And see, there's stuff that's not been checkmarked.
There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice,
Oh my-
luxurious place.
Paper thin!
Yes, Naiad? Yes, Naiad? What's the matter? What's the matter, Naiad?
I've seen rookie criminals with better disguises.
That's how bad the justice system is.
You could almost call it an injustice system.
Oh my god. I've heard that phrase before.
I am a philosopher.
Unironically uttered from, like, supervillain mouths, okay?
Please do not inflate his ego.
No, I'm saying it's not very original.
No, that's some I'm 14 and this is deep shit. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand.
Alright.
Who buys an entire light stand that's glass?
Mia Fey. That's who. Because she's a classy lady, damn it. It's painful to look, but I have to, for Mia's sake. Looks like she was hit in the head with a blunt weapon. She probably died instantly. There we go. That should be everything.
Can we over the statue real quick again?
Oh, yep. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic this became the murder weapon. Again.
Now both sets are the murder weapon. Can you highlight over the note again? Okay, that is checked. Okay.
Alright. Time to call the cops. Who are totally not corrupt at all in this game. Those cops are real swell dudes in this game.
Oh boy.
Right, I better call the police. That's
I
fine.
forget that you guys' universe still has, like, bad police instead of just basically an investigative force.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, the more guilty people, the better the police look.
Mm-hmm.
A few of the screws in the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please come quick! Oh, sorry, that was a. Here, you read that, Naya, because that was a fem. That was a fem.
Oh,
Oh,
wait,
that was-
hold on. Wait,
Okay.
hold on.
No,
I think.
Stabby hasn't had a voice yet, so let's give them a voice.
Okay, continue.
Oh, I thought. Do you want to read the please come quick? Real quick?
Please come quick.
What was that? Someone's screaming from outside the window. Ah, she's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand.
Just when you thought the booba could not get any bigger.
Alright, well, it's still not
Phone receiver's missing a few screws. I better not use it. Alright, now we can...
Oh, computer.
Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines.
Oh, really?
But all she used this PC for was email. Oh, really? She wasn't clicking heads in Valorant or jungling in LoL.
How dare you bring LOL into this stream?
She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. Listen, if Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez can play LoL, Mia Fey can play LoL.
I know one of those names, and it was a fictional character.
All right. This back. There we go.
Fanco Law Offices?
Ah, that girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right up there on that sofa. Rutro, I hope she didn't run on me.
Did you just rut-row?
Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? ... It's okay, I work here.
Maya Fey.
Maya Fey? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom.
Oh boy.
I don't know if this is a good idea, Phoenix, but
No!
it's a but thou must, so
Oh boy.
before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood.
That's... Yeah.
She wrote it on the back of this receipt. Your bedside manner is lacking, Phoenix.
Jeez, Nick, your bedside manner sucks.
It's very,
Exclamation mark!
very unhygienic.
That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name?
Please, just calm down.
Why would sis write my name?
Uh-oh, now I've done it. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way.
Alex, you know what you
Freeze! It's the cops!
Oh boy.
This is actually the only good cop, for the record.
Oh god. Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Uh-huh. Alright. I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see?
Alex, you do a lot of voices. Maybe you want to give Stabby this one.
Okay, go for it,
No,
Stabby.
no, you don't understand. Alex has to do Gumshoe.
Alex has to do Gumshoe.
You know what? Stabby?
Alex has to.
Stabby? You're Edgeworth. Gumshoe? What an odd name.
That was absolutely bone-chilling.
We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great.
But he permits centimeters.
Maya, wait, she wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! Excuse me!
Oh, alright, that's me! Eek!
This word Maya here mean anything to you?
Dot, exclamation mark! That...
Are you kidding
That's my name!
What? What's up, Sammy?
I have to restart my computer.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Please continue.
We get
With
like an
that
automatic
specific
update or
voice.
something?
No, my keyboard decided to disconnect, which means one of my USB drivers shot, and I can't just reset it because it freezes the whole thing, so now I can't type anything.
Oh wait, there is a thing if you do on most computers, let's see, Windows R, and then that should open, oh wait, you can't type. Shoot!
Yeah, that is a problem. Alright, well,
Ah.
we'll see you in
I
a
will
few
be
minutes,
back.
Sammy.
Wait, can you
Sure.
activate like a virtual keyboard, like with like clicking or anything like that?
No, I don't believe I can.
Dang it! Okay.
I will be right back.
I don't know who this Tracy Lane person is, but they sound like an excellent detective and probably very good at their job.
The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With a dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name.
Killer? I'm not.
Case closed! You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am.
What?
Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible.
September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention Center, Visitor's Room.
Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal.
Oh. It's you, the lawyer. Good morning.
Good morning! She looks so tired.
Are you going to be my attorney?
Well, that's what I want to talk to you about.
Of course I will.
No, you're not gonna be like, sorry, not a chance, you're guilty as hell.
I have a feeling that I'm gonna be your attorney multiple times.
First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up.
Really?
Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? ...
No. No one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it.
Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought.
It's okay. I understand. ... And I've also heard about you.
Heard? Heard what about me?
I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types.
Oh, you'd be very familiar with that night.
Yeah. I mean, that's another thing that I strive as a superhero to do, is to... Well, okay, that might be putting it a little bit too far, because a lot of times villainy, especially like petty crooks and stuff, it's brought about by desperation, and really the thing that you gotta do as a hero is to make a better community so that such desperation is no longer needed. But when push comes to shove and there is like actual real evil, then yes, definitely strike fear into the heart of it. Never let up.
Never give up, never surrender.
Yeah. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty.
Wow, we just got our friend off. We just got an innocent verdict for our friend.
Yeah, babe. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. Stabby, you know what I meant. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia. ...
I know.
Alright, let's talk to her. There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yes?
What's with the outfit?
Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do?
Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training.
It's a spirit medium. I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange.
Let's ask about that. Follow the conversational thread.
So you're an acolyte, medium in training.
That's right. The Fae family, especially women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too?
Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too.
I had no idea.
She was hot, and she was a psychic.
Mhm.
Damn.
Literal Hex Girl from Pokemon. Wait,
What?
so you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that.
Yes, in training.
Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. ...
Exclamation mark. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level.
I thought that would be too easy.
Yeah. Alright, day of the crime.
Could you tell me about the day of the murder?
Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yes, that clock shaped like the Thinker.
The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case?
Right. She said something about that. ... I remember! Do you want to hear it in her own voice?
Her own voice?
Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone.
You recorded it!
Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things.
Okay.
Alright.
So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it.
Right! Oh! I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. It's got games on it. Sorry.
Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. That's basically just Detective.
Detective.
Yes.
Because Dick is also...
Yes, true. Yeah.
He's a triple threat. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay?
Sure. Thanks. This exact game with the exact plot, but replace Dick Gumshoe with Harry Dresden.
Oh, boy. I mean, I think I've definitely met, like, more than a few detectives who have, like, magic-esque style powers. It's actually fairly common.
It really is? More buildings that end up on fire? Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Sure. Thanks. Maya's memo added to the court record. ... Huh? Something the matter?
I was wondering, can I ask you a favor? ...
Question mark?
This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me?
I mean, if we refuse, then she has to pick us, right? No, I'm kidding.
But we want to honor Mia's next words and whatever, right?
Yeah. Sure, why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much! Sorry, I got nuggies in my mouth. I got hungry. I have no one else to turn to.
And ... question mark? Wait, what about your parents? ... I see. Don't worry, leave it to me.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
What if this guy refuses?
They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
When will that happen?
They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon.
And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Oh, we can still... Okay.
Yeah, it looks like there's one more.
Tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard.
No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold onto a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
That's the thinker clock that Larry made. He practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now.
Jeez.
So then, when did you arrive at the office?
Also, can we talk for a moment? Larry made a clock. Is he, like, secretly just, like, really good at, like, mechanics or something?
Right? Like, he wired a clock.
He wired a clock.
Like...
He's gotta be, like, good with electronics, probably. It was right around 9 o'clock.
Also, he fucking just made a scale model of the thinker.
That, too! Larry's out here being, like, talented as heck.
Just dumb as fuck.
Just really, really stupid. The lights were off, and I could smell blood. Then I found her. My sister.
Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Alright. Come on, go to the Grossberg Law Offices.
Grossberg.
Oh. I wish Sammy was back. They would do a very good voice for this character.
Oh, boy.
I'll voice him until Sammy is back, then I'll pass it off.
Okie dokes. September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices.
According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention running an office like this. I guess we'll just have to come back later. Oh, okay, maybe we have
Examine. Ooh,
an expensive potted plant.
that's not what I thought we
That's
ran-
not what...
we
Yeah,
went over
same.
at all.
I thought we were clicking on the flask.
Same.
No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available.
Okay, now the flask?
Nope.
Nope, the table. Okay.
Sure. A table for
Uh.
clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. Oh, it's a lighter. Okay.
The lighter. Okay. Okay.
Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn.
Haha.
That is a big ass light. That is not a lighter. That's a flask. That is
Okay,
that is a liquor
that is
flask.
that's localization.
Yep.
It's got the right kind of like top and everything.
Mm-hmm.
God, okay.
That is a whiskey flask if I have ever seen a whiskey flask.
Painting.
That painting's been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick, it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Conspicuous wealth, yeah.
Excuse me.
A solid mahogany desk. That is mahogany!
Mahogany.
The wood's been polished to a deep luster.
That's a little brown to be mahogany. Isn't it usually like a deep?
It's
dark
usually like
liquid red.
Yeah, it's like almost like a burgundy color.
Yeah. Someone doesn't know their wood.
Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with
Those
expensive
look
looking books.
mahogany.
Yeah, that Phoenix. Phoenix Wright.
Do you just does Phoenix Wright just think that all expensive wood is just called mahogany?
Does he think mahogany is just what you call wood when it's expensive? Just like,
Phoenix,
oh, is that an oak mahogany?
Mr. Wright.
Like, these are not even close to the same color.
They are not. Like, even if you did like a stain, you wouldn't be able to get that kind of color. If you did a paint, maybe. But you're not going. If you're an expensive lawyer like this, you're not going to get a painted desk.
You're also just not gonna paint mahogany. That's the point of mahogany.
That's the point of mahogany.
Phoenix.
Mr. Wright, please.
Like, don't get me wrong. The desk is probably still very expensive. It's just
Mhm.
not
Oh,
mahogany.
yeah. It's just not mahogany.
Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Ah, yes, one of those. I have books to look smart, not to be smart.
I
I'm
think
back, bitches.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so we have to go back to the Fay & Co. law offices, I think.
Oh, wait. I think I
Oh.
saw like something else that got like highlighted over near the chair.
Near the chair?
Near the chair. Somewhere near the chair. Like it was probably a little bit more down.
Oh, no, I think it just flickered.
It might have been, but I feel like it was still like a little bit
there.
more down and then
Click
to the
it.
right.
Click
Could have
it.
sworn. Okay, maybe I was just wrong.
It's okay. That
Why is
constant
my-
vigilance is going to help your crime fighting.
hmm I mean, that's situational awareness is one of the first things you gotta
Const-
learn.
Yeah, there's so much of not that in this game.
Hi, I'm about to sneeze. Give me just a second.
Gesundheit.
Also, Stabby, you're also doing Grossberg.
Oh, I heard when I had my phone up.
Good.
Good.
I am done sneezing.
I was doing the thing as you said. You could not hear me.
Mm-hmm.
September 6th, Fay & Co. law offices.
The office is filled with police officers. We're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is the crime scene, pal! No trespassing! Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry?
Both have extremely pointy hair.
Ah, guess I got the name wrong, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent.
I'm starting to doubt that Mr. Gumshoe here is an actual, like, good
Let me put it this way.
detective.
He's a
What have you?
he's a
what have
good
you-
cop. He's not a good cop. You know, like
No, like, I'm starting to doubt that the other good cop bit because he's showing some biases here.
he's stupid.
Please
Hmm.
witness the jawline. What does it tell you about this man?
That his parents probably also had strong jawlines.
This
What's-
man, in the words of a good sleepy, is a himbo.
Yeah. All right, do we want to get his name right, or do we want to, like...
Detective Suede Shoes sounds very funny.
might as well give him a little bit of respect so he actually gives us the phone.
Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service.
No, that's Gumshoe, not right.
Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. Actually, I will say, he doesn't start off as, like, a good cop. We make him into a good cop.
Okay.
And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick! Get over here! Yes, sir. Be right there. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Whew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. I guess. About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all.
9 p.m. Trauma death instantaneous. She couldn't have written a note if the death was instantaneous.
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. Well, why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on prosecution.
Ooh.
Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all, and also him being your divorced husband. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait,
Flying in on his two tails.
you do know him, don't you? Miles Tails Edgeworth?
Miles Tails Edgeworth.
Of course I do, I'm divorced to him. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain, he doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Aw, don't talk about him that way. You make him sound barely human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20.
Okay, well that's pretty young, but that's not like as young as some of this anime stuff gets sometimes.
That's true. He is still at least an adult when he became...
Yeah, like a straight up adult, like only a year out from being able to drink.
Mm-hmm. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crimes with an almost abnormal passion. Never imagined I'd be facing him so soon.
Edgeworth,
at least at the start of the series, is the kind of guy that's like, oh, you shoplifted bread, jail!
a little bit of a
Javert.
Javert. A Javert.
Han baguette. She's not stolen the baguette.
Can we present this? I don't know if we can present this.
I mean, we have to ask about it, right?
You have to show him the badge.
Oh, you have to show them the badge.
Do we?
Yeah.
Oh, right, we show everyone the badge. What's that? Sorry, pal, but I got no info for the likes of you.
Okay.
I was wondering, do you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. You think you could give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer! Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight or tell him not so straight. Do we want to lie to the cops?
That's one option is tell him straight, and the other one is tell him maybe a little bit by.
Tell them a little bit curious.
Oh, sorry, I thought you chose. My bad.
Oh, no.
Okay,
No.
I can't be straight with this guy. What should I tell him?
You can be aromantic with him?
Something the matter? Oh, no, that carrying strap on the cell phone. This? Says, the Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo Old Tokyo.
Neo Old Tokyo?
Steel
Correct.
Samurai. That action hero on TV? Yeah, you see, that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost if it went down to the precinct. I'm so sad they changed this, because in the original DS and GBA games, you just say it's your phone, and Gumshoe's like, you like pink? And Phoenix is like, yeah, favorite color.
Huh. Cowardly choice.
Cowards.
Cowardly
Cowards.
choice.
That's what she said? Yes. Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyway. Here you go. Seems you didn't notice a recorded conversation. Maya's cell phone.
Check the court record to hear the conversation. Ooh, there we go. Check.
And it's the one that we had at the start of the murder.
Yep, the one at the very start. Yep. Okay.
I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes. Thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you.
One more thing.
I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. ...
Dot.
Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her.
I didn't.
The witness? Yeah, Miss April May.
Oh.
I'm sorry
Oh.
about this, but I can't
will-
tell you anything about her.
I will make the same joke as last time
Hmm.
when the opportunity arises.
Oh boy.
Well, you just told me your name. Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already, then? Aha, you're trying to get your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So, she's still at the hotel across the way.
Oh my god.
I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information.
This man.
You got that right, pal.
This...
He's dumb.
Himbo.
He's a little stupid. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Alright.
Well, let's head to the Gatewater Hotel.
Womp womp.
The Gatewater. I love it.
Hurts my brain so much. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. It's not room 404.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're a lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal.
Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
Oh boy.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine that one.
That's you!
He doesn't know that yet.
Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall.
Also, for the sake of you have to do it, because you have to do it, step ladders.
Mm-hmm. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her.
Hmm. Oh?
Oh, whoa. What is that?
The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fay & Co. Law Offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though.
Ooh, I think I actually know the twist about this person.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
A simple bet. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. We'll save that for last. The flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. You don't know roses, Phoenix?
No.
Well, that explains why he doesn't know the difference between mahogany and non-mahogany woods.
I mean,
Yes.
it's either mahogany or it's not. It's pretty simple to
A
grasp.
screwdriver, you say?
Yeah,
And
the
phone
screwdriver's
missing some screws.
I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Stabby.
Hey! What are you doing? No touching.
Twitch.
Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms, you know. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was gonna explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer.
Gee, I wonder what, Phoenix.
Hmm. What you witnessed.
Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Ooh, observe, incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies.
Now, I might just be a simple country lawyer.
Really?
I like a man with a big vocabulary. That's actually, interesting.
What?
Foreshadowing.
It kind of is, actually. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please?
Let me see, well, a dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to the court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Technically, we haven't been hired yet. We're just
don't know that yet.
we're just curious.
We're getting information this way because they're stupid. Shut up.
Oh boy.
Let's talk about this room.
I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Ooh, what amazing powers of observation! You must be one of those famous detectives like on television.
No, we are not Herlock Sholmes.
Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you look for clues in the garbage?
Wow.
Miss May doesn't like noisy little lawyers.
Oh boy.
To be fair,
Mm-hmm.
you can find out so much about people when you go through their trap.
It's true. And
It's true.
if she tries to get us in trouble, we'll just be like, she literally told us to look for clues in here.
Ha, literal.
Oh my god.
I got a
That-
giggle out of you, that was good.
I hate that I laughed.
Do you?
No, not really. It was
That's
pretty
what I-
funny.
That's stop.
All right.
Alright,
Miss
let's ask him
May.
out Miss May herself.
Could you... Just who exactly are you?
Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, you hitting on me?
No! Hey! I'm just doing my job.
You know you're cute when you blush.
Back off, lady. This man's gay.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. You had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. So, Naiad, what do you think of her?
Ah! Sorry, had a little bit of a coughing fit there.
What do you think of her literally having an oh face?
Listen, the moment I saw her come in with like the nya
The-
hand,
yeah.
I knew that it was trouble. She walked into my office, her hands up near her chest like a anime girl trying to be a cat, and I knew she was trouble.
Hands up to here.
Hands up to here.
It's down to there.
Well, I mean that's all
That's
we
that.
can. All right,
Maybe Mr. Grossberg will be in now?
maybe Mr. Grossberg will be back.
Please hear that as, oh god, I hope Mr. Grossberg is back.
Nope.
No, he's not. What are we missing?
Yeah, welcome to... Oh, never mind. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard.
Oh, I recognize this face.
So, the one they say has been looking for me.
Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined.
Back to real caller. So you're a lawyer, are you now?
Yes, well, yes.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days, please proceed.
Not busy. Then how come no one can get in touch with you?
Something the matter? Came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not?
Marvin?
Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with
Your
it.
name is Marvin?
His name is Marvin. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey?
A lot of M names.
Mm-hmm. Marvin, Maya, Mia, Miles.
April name.
Yes, my affair. Go on.
Why the strange reaction? What? I don't understand the acha-cha.
Uh,
I'm really quite busy here, son. Get caught taking cases on days notice. No, it's quite impossible.
Didn't even ask you yet. But wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. That's the end of the discussion. I'm sorry, I had extra mustache in my nose.
What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Alright, Buster. I want to know about that painting. That's quite a painting.
You noticed! It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? Color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course.
it is a very lovely painting of Monkey
No,
D.
I
Luffy,
won't sell it.
understand.
Not only to you.
This very lovely painting, what?
Of
I am.
Monkey D. Luffy, I understand.
I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale.
I'm not buying! Jeez. Alright, Naiad.
Alright, let's ask about the refusal.
How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case.
What? You see, it's just I'm busy, you said.
But the client is Mia Fey's sister.
Yeah, this is a conflict of interest, obviously.
Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Goodbye.
Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere.
Think not.
Huh? Did you say something?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly, terribly sorry. I'm afraid no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
Why?
I cannot say.
He's in the pocket of the real bad guy.
I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. Especially about this painting. I'm not selling it.
What's going on here? But Mia, then.
How about we don't leave immediately?
Yeah. So it's like, hold on. How did you know Mia Fey?
She worked here a long time ago. Like the apprentice, that one. Under my techniques in the blink of an eye.
Naya, do you want to know, not a story spoiler, but a small mechanical spoiler for the third game?
Sure.
So you know how, the tutorial prologue for this game, right?
Yes.
So each game has that in case it's the first one you've done.
Mm-hmm. Is it always Larry?
No, it is actually explicitly not always Larry. The third game, you play as Mia mentoring under Grossberg for the tutorial.
Obviously, it's in a
Ah.
flashback.
All right, yeah. Isn't that the one where one of the things is your boy Nick here is being convicted of something?
That's almost every game, actually.
Oh.
Like, it's,
Oh,
it's either
no.
Maya or it's Phoenix being accused of murder.
This game has the running joke of Larry butts, Maya gets accused of murder, somebody accuses Phoenix of murdering the victim of a case that's going way too well, and stepladders.
In stepladders.
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 Hmm.
She left one day, but quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see.
Mission.
You could see it in her eyes. She followed with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say on that.
I almost want to present him with something. Like, I want to present him. Oh, I guess we don't have that note anymore of the lawyer thing.
That note was just giving us the move here.
Oh,
I
okay.
think.
Well, then in that case, there's nothing to present.
Just presented with the autopsy report. Just like, look at it!
Look at it. Feel guilt.
Alright, well, let's go break the bad news to Maya, I guess.
Oh boy, yeah.
Hey, Maya, not only did that lawyer refuse, no lawyer in the city will take your case.
So you're stuck with us. Yay. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention Center, Visitors Room.
Man, we're cutting it a little close, aren't we?
We got listen. If it fits before time, before the employees at Doritos
If-
forget pissing you, then you're good.
If at 3:59 p.m. I stand up and say, I'm her lawyer, it's legally binding.
Yep.
Hiya.
Oh, you're back. Did you find a lawyer?
Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He doesn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones.
That. ...
What really happened? ... You don't mean he refused to help? ...
Oh,
I see. I've been abandoned then.
hey, while you're sad, let's talk about your family, Maya. What about your family?
I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is.
Don't know. So she could still be alive?
The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life.
Ruined?
After that, she disappeared. several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. ...
So, you live by yourself?
Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or else I would lose my powers.
Wait. Magic powers work on, like, okay, you're 18, time to...
So her magic is powered by autonomy, you would say.
I see what you're doing here, Naya. I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. Tell us about your mother's enemy.
Mother's enemy.
So, who was this man who, ruined your mother?
That's
Phoenix.
a bad.
Phoenix.
That's such a poor way to put it.
Phoenix.
He is not an intelligent man. No one is.
There's one intelligent man in this game, and that's Miles Edgeworth, and he uses it for evil.
He's literally we joke about that, but it's true. We have proven it to be true. His superpower is literally logic.
No, like,
It's
actually.
like a chessboard.
Like, actually, in the game where you play as fucking Miles Edgeworth, your gimmick is logic.
Wow.
Everybody gets a gimmick after this game.
Yep.
Wow.
Phoenix's gimmick is part random bullshit go, part psychic powers. You'll see.
No, it's part. Oh, you shouldn't have said that. Smile.
Yeah.
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate.
Wait. They didn't use a spirit medium, did they?
The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim.
Wow. So, what happened?
The case was solved. We thought.
You thought?
The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation.
I see. ...
White.
Excuse me? Wait?
Yes, we are a white man, but go on.
That was his name. My sister told me.
White. I did not realize that this was an adaptation of Better Call Saul.
Oh.
Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. ...
4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home?
Gotta defend Maya.
I love how they give you the option. Like that's a real
And
thing you could possibly
it's
do.
First option.
I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. I don't think that's how that works, Phoenix, but okay.
Exclamation mark? Why?
Why? Well,
Someone else is the culprit. Well, okay.
we can't abandon you.
Maybe.
Yeah. Listen. I have two main ships for Phoenix. One is obviously Phoenix Edgeworth. The other is Phoenix Maya, because these two are literally made for each other.
It's called Rightworth.
Is it called Rightworth?
You have nothing to disprove this claim.
Actually, I do have something I can do to dispute
I'm
this.
actually pretty sure they use the Japanese names for ship names in the Ace Attorney fandom. Anyway, you aren't the culprit. Someone else is.
Sorry, I was trying to use the power of this advanced bit of technology called the internet to. I didn't realize my line was coming up. How did you know?
I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it would be easy to assume that Maya was the killer. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy.
God, don't call Naiad out like that. That's rude.
God, I can't believe
Naiad
Naiad
don't
is the
smell-
killer.
Hold on, no! I am an amphibian, okay? I'm not a fish.
Listen,
like
these people
Closer
aren't
to an
smart.
axolotl.
Listen, these people aren't smart. They could get that scent confused.
That witness's
Anyway,
strange
carry on.
behavior, was that all an act? And the way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. But more than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know. I've been there. A long, long time ago.
Oh,
In the
dang, they even.
galaxy, just like this one, actually. It was this exact galaxy right here.
Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. I will protect those who cannot protect themselves.
Yeah! Yeah! That's it exactly.
Maya. I won't abandon you. You can count on me. ...
That's so kind of you. ...
Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right! Thank you!
Whew, she smiled at last. She can look like just like an entirely different person. One last question, and look, it's a formality. I promise it's a formality. You are innocent, right?
Yes! And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay?
It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? You can't go looking in strange women's drawers, Phoenix!
That's no way to do a system of government or something like that.
It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there.
We are a defense attorney. We would all know about getting defensive.
Back to the hotel!
Yes.
Da-la-la-la. I'll do Bellboy. Bellboy's fun. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment, at your service, sir.
As in the bellboy, the only bellboy.
He is the bellboy.
The sole bellboy.
Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no! Hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit! I almost forgot. Yep, you came back quick.
Yeesh.
Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned.
Okay, I thought you were joking about this being a crossover with Breaking Bad.
Oh, right. sure you're gonna lose your fucking mind when you realize what his full name is.
I think I already know what it is.
Mr. White of Blue Corp. Where have I heard that name?
Oh, right. See, sorry. It's a flashback. I already said these lines.
You did, yes. You did, yes. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. The life. Mother's life. It's 1.5 more syllables. Phoenix, please use that.
They had to use up the same amount of text space for the sake of, translation.
Get it-
Also,
Hmm?
we have a trend here that when there is a flashback scene, we ad-lib the lines if they're the exact same.
Mhm. Could it be
Okay,
a
I'll keep that in mind.
coincidence? Examine!
Isama!
There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Okay. April May is not smart. Because if someone was snooping in my drawer and I noticed it was just wide open with a suspicious screwdriver poking out of it, I'd move it at least to a different drawer.
Very not smart at all.
Also not smart. Phoenix could not find out that that was a screwdriver by just looking at it.
Right? Now's my chance to see what's inside. Actually, yeah, no, you're right. This is a T-rated game, not M-rated. It could only be a screwdriver.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do we have here? A wiretap.
Getting information, huh? All right.
What
I'm
would a
putting stuff
woman
together.
like her be doing with a thing like this? There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May.
So one thing that I didn't realize about these games, just like knowing about them from pop culture, is that I didn't realize it was like kind of a Columbo sitch, where like at the beginning of the cases, you literally see who did it, and
Yeah.
you gotta work backwards to prove it.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
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 Sometimes
Oh.
it is. Other times it's not.
It eases you into that situation where it's like, now, I think one of the longest cases in any of the games that we've played
it's in
thus
this
far is, so it was a DLC, air quotation marks.
It was an expansion on the DS version of this game because the
And-
GBA version didn't have it.
It is.
Oh boy.
It's a trip.
I'm pretty
It's
sure.
one of-
I'm pretty sure you suspect like 3 people during that.
It's one of the only cases where you have to remember actual law.
Like,
Oh,
yeah, you have to remember evidence law, like actual evidence law.
huh. Okay.
And boy, does the game not let you know you fucked up until like half an hour later.
God, yeah, like,
Oh no.
yeah, you have to reload so far back because it does not tell you that you fucked up. There's a
It's
story
okay, we've
behind
done it
all this.
twice.
I know it. I've also done it with Winter. So I've done it 3 times. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. I mean... You know what I mean.
You're talking to yourself, Phoenix.
And this is why Alex voices Phoenix. It's a perfect match.
April.
Daddy.
Oh, Bellboy, you still there, honey?
Uh-oh. Time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court!
Yeah, you have. Oh,
Mama.
now you specify. Now you specify, Phoenix.
You know, when you're talking about ruining people's mothers, nah, that doesn't need clarification.
All right. Before we go on to this, I need to take a quick little. I need to go to an idol meeting real quick. I'll be right back.
Alright. So, Stabby, how was your day at work?
It was short. People are weird.
Yeah?
People are weird. So we found people had taken the strangest of things. The absolute weirdest things. So earlier in the day, there was a lady, she was holding a hanger from a coat. And I say, "Oh, I can take the hanger from you." And her response is, "No, we're not ready to go yet." I'm like, that is a very strange response to my question, but okay. So we go, and I get the coat, and she puts the hanger on the counter, and now we don't give our hangers with the clothes. They're made of wood. They're expensive. Sell her the coat. We're on our way. Apparently, she had decided to take a hanger off of another clothing item and leave the store with the hanger. You would think from the context clues of me putting the hanger behind the counter would imply that you do not get the hanger. She did not ask if she wanted the hanger. She did not ask if she could take the hanger.
She just...
She just took another hanger off of a different clothing item, put the clothing item down, and left with a hanger. To which I did not realize until one of the new coworkers had told me that they saw it happen, and it being just a hanger, of course, not an actual item. It's very baffling. I don't understand human beings. I really don't. And then, later on in the day, another coworker of mine came up and showed me that there was something from the discount section. It was a pair of cheese picks, and somebody had taken a single cheese pick out of the packaging and left with it. They could have taken both.
Sounds like you weren't having a very good a time.
Welcome back, Naya.
And then somebody had ended up taking some bracelets off of some spinner, which was fine. They had been there for a while, so we didn't really care. But a single cheese pick.
Okay, I have to ask, what is a cheese pick? Is that like some weird version of a cheese stick, or is it like a pick you use to pick pieces of cheese off of a bigger chunk of cheese?
So, sort of the latter. It is a metal pick that you use if you have a charcuterie board and you stab a cheese and you go.
Okay.
It is if a
It's a
toothpick
fork.
was. Yes, but it's like a toothpick. It's like if a toothpick was a utensil.
Okay. I mean, I guess toothpicks technically count as utensils. You know what's something that I've noticed?
What have you noticed?
I've noticed that whenever I'm like doing a voice for a character in a thing, even if I have like a pre-established voice that I'm trying to get to beforehand, I tend to start adopting that character's voice as like my normal speaking voice.
Mm-hmm.
There are some drawbacks with having like basically the basis of your power being a magical girl transformation, and it means that your form is slightly less stable.
It happens.
This
is why I can't ever go to the UK. I will just adopt the accent and I will be stuck with it.
Well, also,
at this point, I might just be cryptid powers.
I was about to say, also, because Stabby, you're a cryptid, and have you ever heard of a fucking British cryptid? English cryptid, I should say, because the Loch Ness Monster exists.
I was going to say, don't put Nessie out like this. Nessie deserves some
Jack
respect.
the Ripper count?
No, I don't think so.
Hmm. I mean, a lot of cryptids like do end up being like associated with murder.
True. True. Anyway, on to the murder trial.
Mm-hmm.
No. That's the true English cryptid.
September
Is this
7th, 10 a.m.
translation?
District Court, courtroom number 1.
Somebody else got
There he
some
is.
snackies.
Court is now
got
in
nugs.
session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
All right, Snabby, here it is. Wow, the crowd. You can do it.
The problem is I voiced the other one. So this is going to be very interesting. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Ooh.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth, my ex-husband. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, ellipses, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. That's case closed, then. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin.
If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls Chief Officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe.
Oh, that's this. It's him.
Witness, please state your name and profession to the court, even though I literally just did that.
Sir! My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe. Please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by the window. Here. The cause of death... Oh, sorry, that was Edgeworth.
And as you were saying, the cause of death is...
Lots of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to court record.
Now, detective.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
There are a lot of innuendos going on.
Please tell us about your hard evidence, Gumshoe.
Oh, boy.
Your hard, throbbing evidence.
That's not what I was referring to. I was referring to the obvious red versus blue dynamic.
Oh. Yeah, no. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination, but I don't think you're going to go anywhere with this. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Maya just threw something at me.
Please appreciate that I slapped my mortal flesh coil purely for sound effects.
Thank you. Thank you for making the sacrifice for us.
It still
You're the
stings.
best Foley work artist profession.
What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her big sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Cracks knuckles.
Okay.
Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination.
All right.
This is the random bullshit go segment, by the way.
Random bullshit go. Okay. All right. Press.
Yep, you are not penalized for pressing except in, I think, one case.
Okay.
Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right, please continue.
Do we want to press literally everything?
You can.
Man.
All right. Listen, there's not. I don't think there's anything to press there.
Alright,
Defendant, Mr. Phoenix writes. Yeah, that's fine.
that checks out.
Immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Q. Go ahead.
Why is that? What's your reason? Oh, okay.
Okay. We had a witness account describing her. Press that, because there's also the whole thing about the notepad blood thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it.
You said it.
Exactly what about the suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't Pink, pal. Gumshoe, are you colorblind?
Colorblind Gumshoe.
Well, I guess she is Pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes! Ah! Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Just, erase that mistake and you just write it again.
Hard evidence.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results show the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
Alright, so where do we bring in the instant death?
How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time?
Hey, but you know what? Judge is showing a little bit of gumption there.
I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Okay. Okay. Heard the evidence. Securing the suspect. Next. Found a memo and a piece of paper next to his body. Next.
I will be but a
On it,
moment.
the word Maya was written in blood. Next. Show that the blood was the victim's. Yep. Next. There was blood found in the victim's finger. Next. Before she died, victim wrote the kill. Present the autopsy, because it said death was instantaneous.
Detective Gumshoe. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note? That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey? That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it! Who else could have? You have it backwards, Detective. But backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it! This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately! But
Immediate means right now.
no butting your way out of this one, Detective. Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Mr. Anderson. I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
Oh, is this the updated autopsy report bullshit?
I don't know. When did we get the autopsy report? Naya?
Okay, so it happened at night at 9 p.m., and that was the next day, so the day after the murder.
It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being. You're gonna go to love/hate his smug fucking expression.
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
What?
A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object.
Damn it.
But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning.
No way!
Your Honor. It's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all.
I see. I guess I'll just allow this random update to the autopsy. Performed and not revealed to the court before now.
Mm-hmm.
Damn you, Edgeworth.
For real.
I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve.
It's called an extra cravat. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say?
You're a sham, Edgeworth. The detective's a sham, or I'm a sham.
I don't know what to say here. You know what? You're a sham, Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution.
No matter, Your Honor.
Phoenix Wright destroyed with facts and logic.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Anderson. Say what
His
you
name
will,
is
the
Ian.
evidence is in... I suddenly forgot how to read my line because I was interrupted by a meme. Excuse me, let me just put the pieces back on my chest.
You're the one who was saying, Mr. Anderson. I'm completing the reference.
I don't know who this is. I am only Miles Edgeworth right now. Anyway,
Mhm.
this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. I am now making this a rap battle.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence and accepts the challenge for a rap battle. Mr. Wright, your response.
Yo, my name's Phoenix Wright, and I'm here to say I'm gonna ruin your day, Miles Edgeworth, you gay!
No, he's gotten me with feelings! Ah! Well, Your Honor, The evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes.
Can I see the court record real quick?
Yes.
Just scroll over everything real quick. Uh-huh. 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 Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Alright.
And then we can check the...
Oh, check.
Yeah, we can check the floor plan.
Check the floor plan. But
So
you don't
this
really have any,
cone-
like, interact. Mm-hmm.
This cone is the field of vision from the window. So, like,
Right.
anything over here is not visible from the window. Anything over here is not visible from the window.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
Darn, this isn't good.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? That is a plunging neckline.
That's the same outfit she was wearing earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Witness, your name.
I almost assumed they were pajamas, really.
April May, at your service, woo.
Okay, that was egregious jiggling there.
Boing.
I told you, just when you thought the booba couldn't get any bigger.
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. Based judge.
No nonsense judge.
No, it gets worse in 2 games.
Oh no.
The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Oh, yes, you wanna.
Ah, this is not good. He's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom.
Not every man.
Both Phoenix and Edgeworth, for some reason, seem immune to her charms.
Yeah, right?
Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Faye and Co. law offices. Why do I have to ask these obvious questions? That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
Please, before I kill her. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. It's really weird that these murders keep happening, like right on the hour. And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy little girl sitting in that defendant's chair right there. Then the woman was like, dodged to one side and like ran away. But that girl, she cut up to her and she hit her real hard. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. And that's all I saw. Even every little bitsy witsy. Ooh and coo. Ooh.
Huh.
Yeah, there's titties.
Naiad is suffering.
That's another aspect of being a superhero, is just every moment of your life is suffering. Anyway.
Well, Your Honor.
I see. It's a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see the need to trouble the witness any... But wait, Your Honor! Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm. Didn't you?
Not so based, Judge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mr. Wright, I understand you were Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. A cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
You mean asking questions?
You mean asking questions and trying to get to the truth of the matter and actually dispense real justice? What the
Yes, exactly that.
What in
Yes.
the world is wrong with you, Edgeworth?
I am very jaded, and I am not a fan of jiggle physics.
Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine
Yes.
the witness?
Yes.
I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. Only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to.
Doing it out of spite.
She has to have some weakness.
Yes, they're actually implants.
No, that's the Clussy.
No,
good.
those are straight up fake.
Those are literal balloon tits. Like,
Yeah, implants is on the inside.
that's
That's
true.
why they're implants.
That's true.
Get it? Get
Very
it?
well. You may begin your cross-examination.
There's this account. It was like 9 at night. Looked out the window. That seems fine. Woman with long hair being attacked. That seems fine. When attacking was the mousy girl. I mean, that's not right, but okay.
Do you want to press her on that, then?
You know what? Yeah, press her on it.
How do you know she was the defendant?
Well, you know, I have two eyeballs in my skull. Also, she had a girly physique. Women know these things.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I just know, okay?
Mm-hmm.
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure, and it was you. I mean, Maya.
Mm-hmm.
The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor.
But is it stab-proof?
Oh, fuck.
That's right.
Is he right, or do you question it?
I'd question the testimony.
Just out of curiosity. Do you actually have a problem with it, or are you just being like, no, fuck you, I'm questioning
Fuck.
it?
Fuck you, I'm questioning.
Also, he's not right. We're right. He's Edgeworth.
Hold on a minute, that testimony stinks!
The what? A woo?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that...
Okay, I thought that was a continue on with the going through the testimony bit.
You found.
You
the
have to
card.
warn me about these things.
Oh, we don't remember all those
Yeah,
details.
if we knew, we'd warn you, but...
Uh-huh. I bet you saw nothing.
Did you really see the defendant at all? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
What is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this. I mean, I'm just a little old, helpless bimbo.
I'm just a little guy.
It's my birthday. That's why I had 2 glasses of champagne. I only
Uh-huh.
get 2 on my birthday.
Uh-huh.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. She's weird.
Hey!
And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me too. Just fucking roasting Maya to defend.
Why are you doing this, Nick? Come on! I'm just a little guy!
However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things.
It's my sister's death day, Nick. Why do you gotta bring this up like this?
Testimony
What's wrong
is
with you?
Testimony is bogus. You'd notice how fucking weird Maya looks.
Nick!
Look at her. She's a freak.
Nick! I'm not inviting you to the Steel Samurai brand opening. But
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was.
She was,
Yeah.
Your Honor. I saw her. Even then, I thought she looked weird.
Mm-hmm.
And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
what are you trying to say, mean lawyer?
Mm-hmm.
I saw what I saw. Oh, well, I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing from your testimony. Now go ahead and try again.
Ah!
Honor, I'll be a good girl, I promise. I will.
Your testimony again, if you would. Take your time, it's okay. Damn, I almost had her. The judge of the Tier 3 sub.
Witnesses account.
No. He's tier 1 on this one. He's tier 3 on somebody else.
True. Big true. Go on.
Right? Yeah. Oh wait, no, that's not that.
This is new.
Yeah.
Stabby.
Daddy.
I'm. Lungs are not great. Anyway.
Just get cyber lungs.
did! I saw everything. You know how expensive those are? I saw everything I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. And the girl in the hip clothes ran after her. And she hit her with their weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, and the statue clock, I think. I don't do that very often. But does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
Mm-hmm.
Any testimony that ends with tee-hee and itty-bitty-witty,
Whatever the fuck she
No.
said.
fuck off.
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
Okay. Alright, witnesses account. Alright, so next. Dawes ran off to the right. Next. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. Next. Alright, present.
Present.
Present. Present the room diagram thing. Floor plans, yeah. Because, you know, if you go to either side of that window, you can't see there.
Okay, that's not bad evidence. This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence in the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? Okay. So that's what happens when you get it wrong. You have multiple chances. You have a health bar.
I see the health bar. Okay.
However, that level of thinking will be required in later
Mm-hmm.
cases. Such as the longest case ever.
This is the case that never ends.
Next.
Here, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Can I can just present and we can check before you don't have to actually present it. So, okay. She hit her and then she ran off to the right, but
Okay, actually, you know what? Yeah, the lamp is the thing that's broken, so let's go back to when she said dodge to the right.
You can also press for additional information.
You can press for additional information. Do you want to press for more stuff on this?
Sure. Let's press.
Is that right, as in your right, as you looked from the hotel?
Which hand do I hold my knife in again?
Um,
Right! It was my right hand. Right? Right.
He
I'm
ran
asking
into
you,
my
Matt.
knife. He ran into my knife 37 times.
Okay. Alright, yes.
Back.
Dodge first, ran off to the right. Alright, then I feel like we should present it here.
Yeah, that sounds right to me. And again, I don't remember when you're supposed to present what, so
Mm-hmm.
nope. Fuck.
God damn it!
We are, Judge! We are trying to think!
Our logic is too advanced for this game.
Too far ahead. Okay, let me check the... Can we just check? Alright. And live,
That's a conversation.
Alright, let's just start from the beginning and start pressing everything.
Okay. When in doubt.
When in doubt, press everything. Alright, we already did...
We didn't do this one. So you saw me then, too?
Of course.
Remember that spiky hair anyway. Spiky. Why are you taking offense to someone saying your hair is spiky?
It is spiky,
It is.
Phoenix.
That's an objective statement.
You could use it as a murder weapon.
He's too busy. Head.
The witness will refrain from personal attacks on the defense attorney.
Oh my-
What was that,
Stop
big
it.
girl? I'm sorry.
Literally says Sawi. Very well. Continue. Alright, we press
Right.
this.
Yep, press that. Alright. Press it.
How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes.
I mean, that's what she was wearing.
Oh, and the hair was all up done like a bun.
What happened then?
Alright, press.
Where did this weapon come from? Stabby.
No.
I just have to throw that
desk.
apologize. She picked it up from the desk.
I see. What sort of weapon was it?
Alright, press.
Come on. You don't
Uh,
eat me.
Clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
That's it. That's it.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now.
Alright.
That's the end of the...
Do you guys want...
I mean, I'm pretty sure I know what the answer is, but I'm gonna let Naiad try to figure it out first.
I mean, okay, so she mentioned the fact that no one else has mentioned the fact that it's a clock
That's right.
here, but she knew it was a clock.
That's right.
So go ahead again. Yeah, with that weapon. So, yeah. All right, so present the clock.
There you go.
Hey,
Miss
Alright, yeah.
May.
just went too far ahead.
What you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
You just said that the statue of the Thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder!
Ooh.
Order! Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. ... Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
Yay!
Oh, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over.
What happens now? I have a manicure in 10 minutes.
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
How did I know it was a clock? What? This? Because I heard it. Yes, I heard it say the time.
Wrong end.
So you've been to the law offices of Fanco.
No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of Fanco, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. There's a whole fucking street in the way, Mr.
And two
Logic
windows.
Man. And two
How
windows.
loud do you think this fucking clock is?
If the clock's that loud, that is a noise
It's just
complaint
like-
waiting to happen.
The time is...
I think the time is Foghorn. In that case, Larry maybe is not as great at making clocks as we think.
You really overtuned the fucking speaker. Just like,
She could have easily heard the clock and not have it have made a noise complaint at all whatsoever.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
Just Bright's just over there like, no!
No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because
She's hiding in the little
she
bag
can...
Couldn't have rung.
and has little
Damn straight. Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang.
It's empty.
That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look right now. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar.
That?
Well, Miss May,
Or should we call you June Julyan? I made that joke before. I
You
made
did.
it again, and I'm going to continue making that joke.
question mark.
Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Anderson.
He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, I must ask, when was the clockwork removed?
We have evidence of that on the cell phone.
If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. Very good FMV game.
Exclamation
Play
point. That is true. That's a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Ding dong, you are wrong.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
Yes.
Oh, impossible, of course.
People always keep saying, we can't prove shit about this clock. What we can?
I like
Yep.
how one game is like, you can't prove it. And you go, yes, it is. And then another game's like, okay, prove it. And you're like, oh, shit.
I have proof.
Yeah. Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is...
Phone.
Oh. E%, not enter. There we go. Take a look at this! It's a very cute cell phone.
Oh, hey.
Oh, you have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation that she had with the victim on the day of the murder! Order! Order!
Wiping the smug look off her face.
This was not brought to my attention.
Oh.
Yeah, funny. Strange. You can have an updated autopsy report, but we can't have a cell phone. Strange. Odd.
Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it?
Good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Beep. And then it's...
So, you just want me to hold on to the... Oh, wait, sorry, got it mixed up.
So you want me to hold on to that stupid statue for you?
Yeah, of course I do. That's what I just said. No, by the way, I broke it, like, took out all the guts. It's, there's nothing inside. Why would you break the clock? It's a good clock! I mean, I was running out of desk space.
It's a good paperweight, okay?
It's a good paperweight.
I hate that beep.
Mm-hmm.
Your Honor, I think this makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that at again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot.
It's not from a store. It was made.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Judge, you were literally...
Judge, you were there.
This was this week. This was like 4 days ago.
Mm-hmm. 3 days ago.
Does the defense have any objections? Yes.
Yes.
The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts the piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before.
What do we prove that? Made by Larry Butts.
It's simple. This clock was never in any store. Ever. Sammy.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
That's impossible. Everything is sold in stores and on the Amazon.
Miss
Is that
May.
Mark Zuckerberg?
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse.
Ooh, burn.
Phoenix has the quips to be a superhero.
He does. He really does. Lawyer man.
Oh,
Going around smacking people with random stuff.
I mean, he is in Marvel vs. Capcom.
He does. It's great.
What the heck is Marvel?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, Excuses not on sale today.
Oh,
The heart is now upside down.
Oh wow.
what's it to you, Porcupine Head?
Honestly, he looks more like a hedgehog to me.
That
He does
stupid
gotta
dog
go
doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Man, they always go to this. It's just like, no, kill her! Get her! Look over there! Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
You silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Well,
Scary.
Scary.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? That is oh god, if looks could kill.
Yeah. Staring daggers.
Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor, allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because...
You had heard about it.
The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There's no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
Wiretap.
Have a look at this.
Oh, that. That's just my Nintendo Switch USB
I found this in Miss
dongle.
May's room.
No, it's just a Nintendo Switch USB dongle.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
It's a dongle.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim Miss Mia Faye's phone, weren't you? Miss Mia phone.
Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled.
Yeah, eat it, Edgeworth.
It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone?
Absolutely!
Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone?
Yes, in the phone. Oh, wait.
Can you prove that? I think not!
Oh yeah? I think I can! It's simple!
What?
Here's my proof! The proof that the victim said on the phone the weapon was a clock is...
Can we look at the conversation on the phone? Wait, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Alright, next. Okay, the clock. Statue. Yep. Okay, yes. They said it's a clock on the phone. So present the phone again.
I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
Yo, sis, what's happening? Oh, hey, I want to foist some random bullshit onto you real quick. Listen, I'm tired of being your drug mule, okay? I'm done. I can't do this anymore. Oh, no. It's not that. It's not that. It's different. This is a clock. My subordinate, stupid friend, made it. Looks like some like famous statue, or whatever. But it's a clock. Pretty neat.
Yeah, the clock. I want just directly into the phone. I want it's a clock. Clock. Miss April May used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Nah. Eh. Your Honor, I might be fucked.
Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Oh God, she's going rabid. She's rabid. Witness, answer the phone. Answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Answer the phone. Did you tap her question? Ms. May.
Shut up, all you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that, you lawyer? You lawyer. It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that
Yes.
it?
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow.
Why the wiretap?
Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant?
God, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you are tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Are you tone policing us, Judge?
Jeez.
Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder even though you tapped her phone? Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off.
Don't get too cocky.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw the evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
What the hell?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course, I can, and I will.
This is a court of law, ma'am. You can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night? Well, that's when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, ice melts, then you have regular cold coffee that's been watered down.
Iced coffee?
I think I'm making this up. Ask the bellboy. Ooh, woo. Ergo, the witness is not on the scene at the time of the murder.
Now that's irrelevant.
So, where does that leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder.
No, they're gonna let her just walk away? There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something.
Okay. All right. This is a doozy. I'm not sure.
Well, do you think you're gonna get anything new out of April? Or if you just continue examining her, will she just say the same thing over and over again?
I'm trying to... Let me see the court record. Alright.
Autopsy, phone, glass shards, the thinker, wiretap, receipt with Maya written on it, and floor plans.
Okay. So the only things that we haven't used used that are left are the glass shards and the floor plans.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to tie in how the hell do we get to that?
I will note, not every case has to be resolved in the same day. Typically, they go at least 2 days.
Okay. Let's call the bellboy as a witness.
Are you sure?
Well, now I'm not.
No, I'm kidding. I'm just messing with you.
He's being a twat.
The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunk it quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy.
Why? What's your reason?
Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. ...
Exclamation point.
However, if you agree to one condition, I consent to calling this witness.
Condition?
If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition.
Isn't the judge the... Like, I get this not the American legal system. But isn't the judge the one that typically allows or disallows witnesses?
Yeah.
I feel like the prosecution not allowing unfavorable witnesses is...
It's sus.
Yeah.
It's sus. Fuck you, Edgeworth.
What? No, they already did that in the past. They broke up.
I don't even care that I cursed that time. I dislike this man.
I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. So what you're saying, Naiad, is this really is an injustice system?
Alright, we had fun tonight. I'm glad you guys invited me over. My name was Naiad. You can find me on Twitter at NaiadVT. Oh, that's the choices they give me.
Yeah, do you accept the condition or just give up? It's basically, do you accept a guilty verdict now or a guilty verdict later?
Accept the condition.
Alright, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition.
Cool, you fell right into my trap.
Ruh-roh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
I believe we're ready to witness this witness's testimony. He certainly does look like a bellboy.
Why did he bring... Okay. All his stuff with
He was
him.
in the middle of the shift. It's glued to his hand, you know, like... That's actually a secret as to how he doesn't drop that. It's literally, like, super glued to his hand.
This is
Man.
actually a prosthetic. Excuse you.
Oh.
He's got a cyber arm serving tray. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
Oh, I guess you were right, he was.
That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Question everything.
Press! Press! This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved in the murder now, Maya will be finished. By the way, also, a guilty verdict means your death sentence, no matter what. Just
No matter the crime?
well, we only deal with murderers here, so we don't know. We don't know. Maybe you just get like a slap on the wrist for other crimes, but like murder, death sentence.
Ow.
Sheesh. Head bellboy for the press.
What exactly is it you do at the hotel? Why, anything required of me, sir. I check in guests, I check out guests, I clean rooms, I make beds, I even deliver room service, sir. Are you the only employee at the hotel?
I mean,
Because, like, that just sounds like Winter's experience working in hospitality. I checked Miss May in person. Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking frivolous questions.
frivolous.
I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May.
Press.
Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I...
Oh.
The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes, what then?
Press.
9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed the details several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she'd finished, sir. 9 o'clock, time of the murder.
Alright, press.
Precisely 9, then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent to be brought there. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee, I'd like an iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so in particular about the time? And I delivered the iced coffee to I guess, Miss May herself.
Alright, press. Last one.
You're sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. Why do people in this case not words right? How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with, an embrasseur, sir.
Embrasse, I think.
Embrasser, is that French for embrace?
I knew it.
It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. But why would she have done that? I believe, perhaps, she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. Dots. It's not good. There's nothing there. Is that it?
Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Protest or give up?
Protest!
Never give up!
Never surrender.
Well, wait! Please wait! Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask... Just one! Just one more!
One more question.
Of course you
Your
object.
Honor.
You're the prosecution.
I'm fucking bored. This charade of justice has gone on long enough.
Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Check-in, room service, or bed making?
Don't click anything yet.
Yep.
My gut is saying room service, but I want to think about it first.
Okay.
Let's talk this out.
Okay.
The room service. The specificness of the time is fishy.
It is, yes.
Because that's when the murder happened exactly, right? So
It
if she
is.
was taking the coffee at that time, she couldn't have seen it.
True, but consider,
Mm-hmm.
as far as he knows he's right about the time.
Mm.
And you're not cross-examining April May anymore. You're cross-examining Bellboy.
Oh!
Alex, throw me a bone here. We're on the same side.
Okay. At
I
one
could
point,
just tell you.
at one point in the cross-examination, he slipped up and went. Sorry. Anyway, when was that?
The check-in, right? Well, don't click it. What am I right? Because he was like, that was the first time he got embarrassed.
Yeah, and what did he say? He saw
He saw her,
her radiance, and then he saw them, and then he went. Well, anyway, that's not important.
Okay.
Non-binary people haven't existed in this game in 2016.
So is that it?
Yes.
Is that it?
Yes.
Okay, we'll do that.
I will ease your fears. Yes, that is the correct answer.
I don't want to be the reason for the death of a young girl.
Do you want to know a secret?
Yes, Edgeworth.
There wasn't a wrong answer.
There wasn't?
Oh my god.
Oh. Okay. I totally thought there was. I totally thought there was a right answer to that.
Okay.
Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in Miss May. Oh. Alright, very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. I see. Question mark? Excuse me. What exactly was the disappointment? Well, I am not without charm, sir, but even I'd have little chance with her lover there.
Oh.
What did he say? What did you say? Rather. Quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person?
I object! Because it was objectionable and I can do that.
No.
Because
Nah.
fuck you!
Overruled.
Nah,
The
homeboy.
witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite. Indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... Oh?
Mm-hmm.
He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Fucking thrown under the bus!
Get thrown under the bus,
My
Edward.
cravat!
Get fucked!
Take that cravat and just, like, tighten it a little bit.
You fool!
Getting a little hot in here, Edgeworth? Getting a little hot under the collar?
Getting hot in here, so hot, so take off
Hot
your
under the cravat.
cravat.
I've done it. I've won! Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person?
If they exist.
Mm-hmm.
Simple. It was...
The man with Miss May.
I like that you can... It was the bellboy!
No.
The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder!
What a convenient little setup, but it's too late.
Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court.
Oh, my cravat! Upstart amateur! These accusations are ludicrous!
Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is cravat a little tight there, Edgeworth? Just,
Yeah. Having a little trouble breathing there.
It's the asthma!
Oh no.
Oh, no. That is all today for the trial of my affair. Court is adjourned. You made it through day one, Naiad!
September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there!
Really?
Mm-hmm. I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know.
But again, that other attorney was pretty cool too.
The one trying to get you killed?
I mean, you know, he's got that cravat.
Huh?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips.
Maya, are you writing fanfiction about us in your head?
No. It sent shivers up my spine.
If you say so.
So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well, about that. No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh no. I see. But I got a great lead in today's.
No, that's you.
You're right, Maya. Well, you did get a great lead in today's trial, and so did I.
A lead?
That man with Miss May, he's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis.
Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise.
I'm counting on you.
As for a full record of April May's testimony, I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck.
Hmm.
I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong to that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. And I think that's where we'll close today's stream.
Ah, yes, the cliffhanger.
I cannot wait for next week when you meet this guy.
Oh boy. Mr. White of Blue Corp, huh?
Uh-huh.
What's he cooking up?
Freedom.
Meh.
What? Okay. Alright, okay. This was fun. Stressful, but fun.
Alright. Well, we will see you next Saturday for another episode of Naiad Does Ace Attorney.
Oh, is that what we're calling this?
It is now.
Okay. Alright. I'm down with that serious name. I like being the main character. Unless if it's on Twitter.
Yeah.
No one likes
No
being
one
the
wants to be the main character
Twitter.
on Twitter.
Yeah. If it lasts that long, I hear it's there's stuff going on with Twitter in your guys' universe.
Yeah, there's this guy named Muskrat guy. He's in the wires, tearing it up.
Yeah, never heard of him. He must not exist in my universe.
Oh, you live in a utopia.
I mean, we're getting there. Listen, there's been problems in the past, and there's had to been a lot of reforms done, and people have to work really hard to make sure that stuff happens. But I don't know, life's pretty good.
All right. Well, you need to get back to superheroing, so we will see you.
I
next week.
do need to do that. I have a early patrol tomorrow, so I will be I'll be doing that.
All right. So,
All right.
in the meantime, thank you everybody so much for watching. If you like the stream, make sure to follow. If you want to support us, you can subscribe. It's free with Twitch Prime. If you want to watch this and other VODs after Twitch deletes them, you can go to youtube.com/insomnicasting. And if you'd like to join a great group of people over on Discord, you can join our server. Nightbot's been linking in chat all night. Whether you watched 5 minutes, the whole thing, or you're watching the VOD right now, we appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great night.
This is Naiad signing off. Bye.